What's up, guys? First trip of the season. It's finally warm enough here. Gonna go down to New Mexico. Go to a little spot I know called Farmington. Got everything loaded up. Getting some gas. And we're gonna take you guys along. One of my spots in New Mexico. Alright guys, this is where we go south and we go into New Mexico. Gotta go up that road. Alright y'all, we just got into New Mexico. It's about 72 degrees. Alright guys, we just got done having a little picnic on the back of the truck at the new Popeyes in Farmington, which I'm really excited about because that means there's a Popeyes a little bit closer to me. And now we're wrapping things up and we're gonna go to where we're gonna park up. See you there. We're gonna stop at this Smith's here. I've never been in a Smith's, but we need some juice and a few snacks. That's so nice.
Good afternoon, Cody.
That's awesome. See? You can have your cake and eat it too. Alright guys, so this is Glade Run Farmington, and this is what's known as BLM here in New Mexico, which is the Bureau of Land Management, which is free to use. You can do whatever you want on it. You can camp on it. I believe you can camp for 7 days in one spot and then you can keep moving. But this particular area has a bunch of rock crawling, trails, free campsites, a free campground, pretty much everything you want to do out here. Which is one of the reasons why I love New Mexico so much, because there's so much BLM for you to play around in. It just never ends. And this is just one of the many lines you can take. You go right up there and you go left, or you can go straight up, whichever way you want to go. That's another one right there. Let's go check it out. If anybody's familiar with the rock crawling competition called We Rock crawling competition, this is where one of the competitions happens, in this little area. It is so quiet out here. For a little weather update, not one cloud in the sky, 110% chance of a good day. I got a video up for the rock crawling competition. If you go check it out, link will be in the description. You'll see this whole area is full of people. There's buggies parked up right here. Some of the coolest stuff you'll ever see. This is your all-terrain playground. Yeah, I got some good footy of some rigs going up this line right here. And that's the campsite for tonight, y'all. Nice and peaceful out here by ourselves, surrounded by beautiful rocks. Alright, we're gonna get the four-wheeler ready, change a little bit, drink some water. We're gonna go do some exploring. Let's get her unloaded. Start her up, see what happens. Do some rock crawling, boys. Oh yeah. So this is a nice little group campsite right here. I've stayed here a few times, but I don't like all the traffic. But it's good if you got big vehicles, a lot of vehicles, whatever. Then you got these rocks right here, kind of help you protect you from the wind. All right, y'all, we're gonna go hike up to the top of this little rock or ridge, whatever you call it. We're gonna go up to the top of it. Follow along. We're gonna start by going up this little route that trucks take, or buggies, or whatever you can get up here. And if you can believe it, folks, this is where trucks drive. Out west, at least. You can believe it, folks, we're on a road right now. This is a legitimate truck trail. Almost to the top. Easy peasy. Are y'all ready for this? It's all about the views, y'all. It's all about the views. That is such a cool shaped rock. Let's go on top of it. It's a little windy up here. Let's check it out, guys. Let's check it out. Very cool. Alright guys, so this trail right here takes you up to the top where you can see the mountains in Colorado. There's also an archery place out here. I introduce to you the top of the world, Farmington, New Mexico. You can see the mountains in Colorado that way. Top of the world. For those of you who don't think that Farmington has arches, there goes your arches. One of my favorite little drive-throughs, you know. And let me tell y'all, this goes on forever. And this is just Farmington. Having a little chicken Alfredo pasta with a little chocolate mudslide. Let's check this guy out, see what he's gonna do. Oh yeah. And he's gone. Good morning, YouTubers. It's about 7:30 in the morning. It's a beautiful morning. My favorite part of camping is the morning. It's so quiet, so peaceful. I'm gonna take y'all over to this little view. I'll go check it out. Do a little early morning perimeter check. Make sure there's still nothing but beautiness around me. Got a big old vulture. And he's gone. There's something running around over there. Nothing serious. So, for those of you who don't know, winter's been sticking around a little bit longer this year in Colorado. I usually, which is a funny thing to say, because I'm camping in New Mexico, but I live in the Four Corners area, so all 4 states are accessible to me: Utah, New Mexico, Arizona, and Colorado. But I do reside in Colorado, because where else would you want to live? But usually in the spring I go down to New Mexico and camp. And I usually start camping around the beginning of April, mid-April. But this year winter stuck around a little bit longer. So here we are, second week of May. And this is our first camping trip in New Mexico. But it's all right. Yeah, so New Mexico. What is that? I'm sure a lot of you people, a lot of you riders or whatever, are going, what's in New Mexico? There's nothing there. And that's what I'm here to show you folks. There's everything in New Mexico. Before I moved here, or before I moved to Colorado, when I lived in Florida, New Mexico was just another name to me. Didn't mean nothing. But now as the years go on, I love it more and more because it's truly free out here. This is just too cool. I'm just taking a little morning walk with y'all. This is New Mexico, people. Looks like Utah, but the rocks are white. Alright, so I wanted to show y'all this little spot in a little more detail. For years I've been watching rigs, side-by-sides, whatever, come through this little area right here. And they come straight at where I'm at. And they come into this, what I call a hole. And it has a whole bunch of lines going up the rock. And when you see people roll up into here, you're like, what are these people doing? You know, if you've never seen it before. And then you see them just crawl right up the rock or try to, or pick different lines. And it just blows your mind. So I figure I'd show you guys some of these lines. I mean, to begin with, this is As you can see, there's just holes everywhere. It is not flat at all, people. And so, you know, trucks go up that line right there. Keep coming over here. You can see some scrape marks right here on the rock because they're coming up this way. So that's a pretty serious line right there. That's another line right there. Not so many people do it. You can see there's not very many tire marks, but there is a few scrape marks up there. This is another line. Earlier in my video, you saw some guy with a side-by-side come up this, all nonchalant. This is another line. And these lines just turn into more lines up there. And I just think it's one of the coolest things in the world. I mean, just the craftsmanship it takes to build the rigs, to walk up these rocks. And then the cojones it takes to drive the rig up these rocks. You know? It takes a certain someone to just drive right on up these rocks and see what's on the other side. Alright guys, so that's a wrap for this trip. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful adventure here in New Mexico. Enjoying some of the views, going for a ride on the Raptor, hiking through some of this terrain, doing some exploring, eat some good food. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to keep that content flowing. And as always, keep living the scenic route. Oh, flies over here. Pretty cool little blocked off nature reserve. Seems to be coming back to life.